because Hector was already here. So as you can see, meow. Hey, Marble Cat. I'm primarily here just to say hello. Hey, Marble Cat. Hey, Big V. So yeah, Hector came by here earlier and dropped off food already. So we're not going to overfeed these dudes. Although, for what it's worth, because I was here on Friday and there doesn't seem to have been too much work going on, I just might be able. All right, I get one container back. One is better than none. Marble Cat! You got a big goop thing over there on your eye. Marble Cat! Hey Elijah, hey Zoe the cat, how are we doing, folks? I wonder if Tatiana will come out and I can maybe groom her. Hey, Zar. Hey, Jamie. The kitties want to say hi to Hector. How we doing?
Okay. I just put the food right here.
Yeah.
Right there because they throwing everything every day.
I know it's
I
bad.
put this one too, but tomorrow
They're gonna throw it's unbelievable that they do that to me because it's like it's 100 degrees out here and they're throwing their water away.
I try to put
Yeah.
maybe
But that's where they like to go to the bathroom.
yeah that's very sad.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to get let's try and get the black one and the stripy one because they're both friendly. Like
Yeah, that one.
he's a good boy. Big V.
He got a flu, I think.
Huh?
He have a flu.
I don't know, but he's got. Have you noticed he only has two of his four spiky canine teeth? But yeah, we're making progress. Hey, Dick Grayson. Hey, Big V. Marble Cat. Hello, the Edit King.
Yeah, we don't have to show you. Have to put the food only for the night time.
Yeah,
That's it.
I mean, I try my best to hide my containers these days, but like, I also realize that I'm gonna lose a few. But I only leave behind like two containers because I don't want to. You know, I don't know who's doing it, but I think it's pretty messed up. Whoever's doing it.
Yeah, maybe because they started working there in that place. Very sad
It's
for
it.
them because
Yeah. I mean, and we should really do something about the calico. She needs to go more than anybody.
yeah,
Marble Cat.
put that dry food there.
Yeah. Marble Cat. Oh look, Tatiana came out and Lil V. Lil V. Marble Cat. Marble Cat. Marble Cat. Dude, your eye parts are gross. Marble cat. Yo. We're grooming Marble. We're cleaning. Yeah, I mean he has conjunctivitis, so he has a lot of.
Sometimes he's very aggressive.
He's aggressive to the cats, but he's friendly with me. Like that's why I like him and her are the ones I want to get off the streets the most. Because him because he's an asshole, and her because she's sick. Like he kicked he scared my favorite black and white cat over next door because they.
He's going to the outside.
No. Remember there was a third black and white cat. Because there's this one, and then there's the one in the back over there that's super scared of everything. But there was the really big one with the pink nose, right? And he and that one were fighting all the time. And so the big black and white cat, Fats, he ran over next door. Because you're an asshole. But we love you all the same. He's a very cute marble cat, but he's an asshole. He's doing so well. He's loving life in my apartment.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's a luxury cat. He comes and hang out with me. We watch TV on the sofa together. He's a snuggle bug now. Yeah. Next up is her. All right, stay well, Hector. So yeah, we're not gonna feed the kitties too much. Hey, Tatiana. Yeah, you or you next off the streets for very different reasons, but both of them equally valid. I'm gonna do a little bit, but not too much, because I don't want to. Yeah, so I'll give them like 4 or 5 more maybe, but that's it. That's the plan, folks. 4 or 5 more containers for these Kit Kats. What do we say? 4 or 5? Do we want to be? Do we want to be? What's the word I'm looking for? Do we want to be frugal, or do we want to be? Or do we want to fatten up these Kit Kats? Keeping in mind that they do live on the street and also poop on the street, and if they poop too much, they become a nuisance. Also, side note, look at the sunset. Isn't it a beautiful evening? I love my city. Marble Cat, I'm sorry. This is my. No. That was me being the asshole, not you being the asshole. Sorry, dude. Winston! Over there is Denise the Menace. Elijah says 4. I think there's a fairly decent. I think that seems to make sense. Like I said, this is going to be a fairly quick live because we don't want to like overfeed them too much. Although Big V is looking very skinny. I think he's not looking as mangy as he was before, so it might have actually been an allergic reaction to fleas. Like he's looking a little thin over here, but it's not like bad mange. But I do worry that something is eating his food for him. So I do have a bunch of tape, more medication, so we're gonna give him some of that as soon as possible. But first, let's go feed some cats. Look, Dick Grayson is like at my container, which is empty, by the way. And he's like, I know this black container means food. Okay, Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson! Hey, not too dead. We're feeding kitty. Oh, the light just went on. All right. We're feeding kitty cats. All right. Catalytic converter theft? Nah, just not a very good car. Anyways, beautiful sunset. Beautiful sunset. Acura. Yeah, anybody, like the video, subscribe, share. 4 cans is the order of the day. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro is perfect because that's about as many as I can hold in one hand. But I didn't think this one out, did I? Because I can hold 4 cans in one hand and I can hold the phone in one hand. But what I can't also hold is the bowls and the tripod, so I can put my phone down. 1, 2, 3, 4 bowls. Look at this. Look at me. Such skill, such grace, such style. All right, did I leave? Yep, confirmed. This awaits me later. Panda Express. Yum 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 yum. So good. Oh no! One of the containers got trampled on. It's R.I.P. that container. All right, y'all, let's go. Back to the kitties. Back to the kitties. Back to the cats. Back to the kitties. They're getting fats. Yeah. Hey, Winnie. Hey, Dick Bryson. Y'all talking. Meow. Hey, Neville. Hey, Denny's the Menace. Hey, which cat's under there? Is that Pauline? Looks like Pauline. Hey, Big V. Marble Cat. Getting fat. Because he's a marble cat. All right. Now, who's down there? Is that little Bootsy the cat who's eating food off the floor? Like Hector said, you do what you can right now. I keep throwing our containers away, throwing the food away. It's tough to care for these guys sometimes. But we continue all the same, right, Dick Grayson? Because for those of you who have seen not Big V, Big V's right over here chilling. But for those of you who have seen the progress I've made with Baby Blue now that he's off the streets, it's all worth it for that stuff. It's all worth it. And in other news, no whoops. In other news, look at Lil V up there on the top of the shipping container. Yeah, Lil V, we're talking about you. You're being put on blast, Lil V. It is what it is. Sucks to suck. Come and chill. Dick Grayson being very good boy. Tatiana still nervous over there and still very matted. But for now, kitty cats. Yeah, I know. Lil V, I think Lil V is a she, so she's the queen of the world, or the empress of shipping containers. Is there a ship? Empress of Evergreen or something like that. That was a really weird psychotic laugh. All right, guys, not too many for you because Hector already fed you. I'm primarily here to chill. Meow. 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 Dick Grayson. Meow. Meow. Yeah, you've got very good teeth compared to your homie and partner in crime, Big V. He has terrible teeth. Purple cat. I think he's purring. I can feel purring. Could y'all hear purring by any chance? Yeah, good boy, Marble Cat. Good boy, Big V. Tomorrow you're going to get some tapeworm dewormers, all right? Just worry about you. Worry, somebody is eating your food for you. Don't worry, it's the next door neighbors. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's irrelevant. They have a very nice Toyota. I think that's a Sequoia, kind of tactical. Yeah, you can tell the cats have been fed recently. That's why we're only giving them 4 containers instead of the usual ocho. Big V is such a good boy. Mm, Big V. Excuse me, Big V. Good boy, Big V. Big Grayson. All right, guys, let's go. This is just your midnight snack. Marble cat. So, depending on how this thing goes, I don't think we're gonna drive back to my house this afternoon and hang out with Baby Blue and the gang. But here you go, Dick Grayson. But there might be one like extracurricular situation that we might do, but it's going to be very brief and it's going to be on this side of the hill. All right. All right. Hi, Bray. How are you? Everyone like the video, subscribe, share, blah, 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 blah. Winston. I'll be right back. A second microphone too for even better audio qualities. I also went and got the I also went and got a spoon so I could consolidate the cans. Oh, and I step out of frame and all the kitties show up. It's not all the kitties necessarily, but hey, Denise the Menace. Hello, kitters. Hello, cats. Yike. Yike. Hello, Paul. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Okay, guys. Oh, two great kitters. on, Jamie, go eat. Or sniff the mic, either way. Hi, Vicky. No, these ones aren't pregnant. These ones are all fixed, actually, fortunately, so they'll never have kids again. It is definitely, it's been kitten season of late, though, but fortunately, yeah. Fortunately, these will not be having kittens. They're just, yep, all fixed. There's a couple males in the area who aren't fixed, but all the women are fixed for sure, and all the males that every cat that you see in frame right now, and also every cat that's out of frame, or like that cat that's back there, or Denise the Menace who ran off to the right, yeah, they're all fixed. I only fixed one of them. That was Marble Cat. He was the one cat at this colony that I was responsible for fixing. Everything else was done by a lady named Leslie, who now lives, I believe, in Chicago. She's helping the kitties in Chicago now. Yeah, you're totally right, Vicky. Many sweet babies without homes. Hey, Denise the Menace, go say hi. You're out of frame, just barely. Yeah, that's Denise the Menace entering frame. Francisco Merengue. We got merengue. We could also do bachata. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Yeah, yeah. The most important thing about these guys is that they're fixed. How's it going, Paul Benson? Nice to see you. But yeah, they're all fixed, and their bloodline stops with them. Um, yeah. Hello, Robert. Yeah, these are some very cute kitties at that. Winston is there too. Hey, Big V. Manice, you're literally. Yeah, and Papa Benson, I don't know if you saw, but I took Baby Blue from off this out of this colony, and he lives with me now, and he's doing so well. So yeah, a lot of the more social ones will be doing really well if I can find homes for them. So like Big V and Marble Cat. We'll see where Dick Grayson and Denise the Menace end up, and as I mentioned earlier in the stream, I really want to find a home for Tatiana because she's not doing so well. Hello, Big Frank. What up, Big Frank? Oh, Vicky, I'm in an extremely warm climate. As a matter of fact, right now, because it's August, I live in California, in Southern California at that. So it's a desert climate here. It's been well over, the high has been well over 100 for the past week. And the people, uh, we're not sure, nobody, we're not sure who is doing it, but somebody in this in this area keeps throwing away the cat's water containers, and in 100-degree heat, I say that's dangerously close to animal abuse if I've ever seen it. But like, you know, I frankly I don't have the time to catch somebody in the act, and waterman be like, "You're throwing away stray cats' water." You know, so all we do is we just keep giving them water and food, as frequently as we possibly can. If a lot of containers gotta go, a lot of containers gotta go. I'm somewhat fortunate that my profession puts me around a lot of empty plastic containers. So, I'm able to take those and cut them down into water containers for the cats. But it's pretty shitty, for lack of a better term, that somebody in the area keeps throwing away the cat's containers. I really don't vibe with that. But yeah, the primary concern here in Southern California isn't the cold so much as it's the heat in the summer. So right now it's like the most dangerous time for cats. They can get heat exhaustion if they're not doing okay. Anywho, I don't want to disturb Jamie too much, but I am gonna come in and try and consolidate these cans. Oh, okay, Minnesota, yeah, yeah. So you know, so it's you know, so it's a different regardless of whether your extreme climate is extremely hot or extremely cold. No, don't mind me, Jamie. Or Kay, you can mind me. That's fine. But yeah, regardless of whether you try to adapt. So like, I wish I could make you know permanent shade or permanent cover for these guys, but alas, it will get torn down. But they're cats. They're very smart. Yikes! Bright light. This guy does meat. It's prime selection. 800-735 meat for all your meat needs. Meat. I'm also not gonna lie, it's very hard for me to resist the temptation to go and try and say hello to Tatiana over there in the corner, but I think I'll have a better chance of like actually fixing the matting of her fur if I leave her alone to the best of my ability today. But it's hard because she's one of my favorites. What am I talking about? They're all one of my favorites. They're the kitty cats. They're the kitty cats I've been caring for this colony since 2022. I've known all these guys for 3 years. They're I treat them as my own. And I made one of them my own, come to think about it. Yeah, baby blue. I am putzing around, trying to consolidate everything into one container. Ooh, ooh. Jamie, still hungry? Oh, Dick Grayson. All right, the cats are fed. Yay. Let me put this away. That's great, Vicky. It's always good to get people to help you. I mean, earlier you heard me earlier. Some of y'all might have heard me talking with Hector, and I've known Hector, and we've collaborated on a lot of stuff. Um, to help the kitties over the years, and we try to coordinate days, like so we're not overfeeding them. Obviously, because I only do lives from the colony every other Sunday at the most, so there's sometimes we overlap on Sundays, but primarily like I get Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and he gets Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and stuff like that. He also does more of the dry food, so he does more colonies than I do. All right, Dick Grayson. I don't know. This is a microphone. This is also a microphone. Let me turn this one off, actually. Or attempt to turn it off, because science. There we go. All right, we're going to leave these guys now because, like I said, they've already been fed. They're taken care of. All right. Ah, come on, tripod thing. Play along, will ya? All right. This is going to be one of the briefest streams I've had in a minute. But we're going to have one extra thing. First off, let's say goodbye to kitties. Bye, Jamie. Bye, which gray cat I can't see. Okay, bye, Lady Jane Grey. Bye, Tatiana. A little wink from her. A little wink from Miss T. Glad to meet you too, Vicky. Thanks for subbing. We're on the road to 2K subs. We're so close. Big V. Big V looking rather luxurious in his current position. And there goes Lil V, now down from the shipping container. Infinity G class making, or not Infinity G, sorry, Nissan 350Z, 370, whatever, VQ fart can noises. Hello, Denise the Menace. Denise the Menace. Denise the Menace. The wish, wish, wish. Hi, Silvana. It was a very brief feeding today because Hector was here right before I got here, so I don't want to overfeed them. But we did visit them. We checked in on them. We said hello to them. And now we're going to check out one final thing. And then probably going to call the stream a day. But you know what we're going to do first? We're going to see if Fats is in town. Because I mentioned Fats and Marble Cat scared Fats away. But we got to say hi to Fats if Fats is here. Because Fats is one of the originals. He's a true great original, an American classic, if you will. Oh, that makes a decent noise. All right, it's a Suburban with a Borla or something like that. You're alright. Oh, my whole car smells like Panda Express. So ready. All right. Okay. Car make car noises for a second. Car needs a service. Good old Akura Kurosawa. Yes. I named my Acura Akura Kurosawa. I think it's a funny name. It's very, or rather, it's very punny. A lot of peeps doing whatever peeps be doing. Over here, fat sighting. Do we have a fat sighting? Or any cats for that matter over here. Oh, Napoleon is underneath the dumpster, but I think if he's chilling over there, not responding to my car, we're gonna let dude chill. All right. Make a full 360. It's the final countdown. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, there's a fly in my car. Get out. Get. So long, sucker. Auf Wiedersehen. Rest in piss. Thank you, Silvana. 33 feels honestly pretty much the same as 32. I'm kind of at that point where they all start blending together. Actually, that point's been there for quite a minute now. All right. So how do I want to get to the 5 north now? I also think what's really funny, by the way, Silvana, he doesn't really show up on these streams because he lives in Germany, so like the time difference is pretty prohibitive. But it turns out that one of my lock sport buddies and I actually share the exact same birthday, like down to like the year, day, month, everything. Like we are the exact same age, and I think that's pretty funny / cool. All right, let me close my thing so it's a little lighter in the car. Although, actually, I think this is the first time we've been in the car with the good microphone. So I wonder what the sound like. Because previously, when we're in the car, we're doing car streams. I'm talking through my AirPods. So yeah, I'm wondering if there's any improvement in the audio as far as like you can still hear me clearly, but like also maybe you can hear like. Oh my God, your lights are so bright. I can't see shit, but I think I can go. Let's go. August 7th. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm a August 20th. This I'm one of those birthdays where they're like where people who believe in astrology and like care about that sort of stuff, they're like, "Oh, you just barely made it into being a Leo." And I'm like, "I guess, but also, DGAF like although that being said, for the Friday evening video upload, which I don't know when it's gonna go up because I haven't finished editing it because I'm lazy. 25 August for TG Meyer. Oh, so happy birthday in advance because I won't be live for when that is. But happy birthday, feliz cumpleaños, Yom Huledet Sameach. I'm running out of. Yeah, I'm running out of ways. I'm running out of languages to say happy birthday. Sorry. Right. Sorry, chat. If you're chatting right now, I'm not listening. I'm driving. All right. Oh, from the Netherlands. Oh, if you're from the Netherlands, get ready for what's about to come by on my left-hand side. I'm not going especially quick right now, so he's going to pass me. Oh my God, look, it's a DeLorean. Why is your car so goddamn stupid? I just see your car and suddenly Erica starts playing. I don't know what it is. Auf der heißes kleinen Blumenei. On the side. Erica. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what it is about seeing the Cybertruck that makes me want to sing German marches. I don't know what it is, but there's something about it. It is an absolute hunk of junk, Silvana. Although it's really funny although I do derive some sort of sick pleasure of just making fun of them and like knowing that their owners spent 6 figures on that piece of shit. Ding 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 ding. Go Chevy Malibu! Slide on them! Regular people turning into the live will be like, "Why are you driving so calmly? You should just go catch up to that Malibu. You could do it in a second." Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I moved out of my lane so you could move in. Yeah. Mutualism for the win. Woohoo! All right, where? All right, so I'm looking for the San Fernando Mission off ramp because I was doing a Google Street View peruse and I saw a bridge over a diversion channel with a padlock on it, and I want to go check it out. And you guys are coming along with me, all 17 of you. Yeah, sorry if it gets a little blurry, but I'm supporting. I do not have a I do not have a compensating or like an image stabilization function, unfortunately. That's what I'm looking for. Image stabilization. Okay, up next is Brand Boulevard. Not the brand, not on brand. Woo! Oh yeah, that Toyota Sienna is doing. That's where all the fun is going on. Look at that. Boom. I'm driving like a little bitch. Oh shit. Little bitch needs to get out of this fucking lane because my. Oh yeah, no. Wait, we're good. We're good. San Fernando Mission Boulevard. Honda. Can I tell you how delicious the smell of Panda Express is? I am. Yeah, I'm not saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing about nothing. All right, y'all give me 1 second. We might lose the stream for a sec, but I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I wanted to make sure I was going the right direction because I've never. I do have a very good sense of direction, I think, but I also don't know. I've never been where I'm going, so yeah. Okay. Rinaldi. I think this is the one I'm going for, right? Am I correct, Amundo, about this? I think I am. All right. Yep, still there. Found it. Boom. Let's go. All right, I gotta find parking spot. Flip a Yui. I can see. All right, it's not. If you have the BMW. All right, can I Is there is can yep, right by the storm drain. Perfecto. What? Casino Morongo, where we got your card. All right. I'm being very random. It's okay. All right. All right. Hold on first. Let me grab. All right. Car's off. Let me grab my picks. Let me see what the situation is here. If it's something we can get. The sound of storm drain. You ever been like, I'm in a part of my city I've never been before, or at least I'm at a part of my city I've never been before from an I've blah, 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 blah. I'm at a party. God damn it, I can't speak English. I'm at a part of my city I've been before, but never from this angle before, so I don't know what the heck I'm looking at. Speaking of which, this is an incredible. Oh no. Yeah, no, we can't. I don't know, gang. I don't think we can touch this lock. Slava Ukraini, yes. Happy Independence Day, Ukraine. Keep standing up to the little putler all you want. But yeah, guys, I don't think we can pick this lock. Unfortunately, LADWP is printed on it, and while it is attached to a thing, I don't think this is. I don't know. I don't know. Technically, is this a Rule 2 violation or not? Because like the thing is that this lock is says LADWP, LA Department of Water and Power on it. So while it's like I said, this might have been left there because the DWP chains up these areas sometimes. Right now they're using these shitty little Corbins, but in the past they have used those nice Yales. Those are really nice locks. I've got a few of them at home already, but yeah, yeah. I don't know if we can touch this. Oh, there's a big ass hole in this fence. But yeah, I don't know, lock pickers. I'm at a little bit of a moral dilemma because it's not in use. Like it's definitely a no go. Hold on one second. Actually. Yeah, I don't know. Like it clearly has an owner, as it were. So I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can screw around with that one. Oh well, that's why it was there. It was on Street View for over 2 years though, in the same position. Like it hasn't moved. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm coming down on that side, Elijah, where it's like the funny thing is recognizing that keyway and knowing that it's from the LADWP, there's a non-zero chance that I actually have the key to that lock somewhere in my apartment. Because a lot of LADWP locks get thrown on the street by homeless people, and so I kind of come into, like, that's my thing. If it's attached to something, I'm not going to touch it. But if it's on the ground, I don't care. Like, you know, but, you know, all that is that um, I recognize that keyway, and yeah, I recognize that keyway. I definitely have a key to that lock. You know, let's say I'll leave it up to y'all to figure out whether I'm being serious or in jest, but I should definitely not touch that lock on camera. But I get, yeah, but I suppose you could say, hey, if you have the key to that lock, the lock is yours. I don't know. Like I said, I've got a lot of those Yale uh, uh, PD series, I believe they're called, like PD 500 or something like that. And for the record, the letters P and D, like Papa Delta, not like Cooper PD in Australia or something like that. Like, yeah, slow to respond. As usual, what else is new? Yeah, just on a whim, I went one block over. Maybe there's something because I didn't check this footbridge. But like, yeah. Yeah, Officer, I swear it does. I don't care that it says LADWP on it. I didn't see that. I think the first mistake we're making here is thinking that the LADWP gives one rat's fuck about this sort of thing. It's like, and the officer is going to be like, "Well, how did you make the key? Hand filing? Wow, look at this! Look at this truck. That's a lot of bling." Turn your fucking brights off, dude. Also, I'm not gonna lie, like seeing this like kind of like, yeah, seeing this kind of like old style like car lot full of used cars is kind of like it's a little cringe, not gonna lie. Oh shit. This is the Greyhound terminal. Oh my good lord. Go Greyhound and leave the driving to us. Hi Shadow, Shadow, Slava Ukraini. First off, it's apparently Ukrainian Independence Day. I got done feeding the kitty cats, and now I'm just walking around the valley of Los Angeles, and I just happened to stumble upon the friggin' Greyhound terminal of all places. So you can go Grey and it's a supercharger. It could be like. I don't know why my right hand starts to make funny salutes. I don't know what that is whenever I see a Tesla. It's weird. Yeah, I know my morals are kicking in, Silvana. I'm like, big difference between on the ground and literally on the fence. Hey, look at this old style like freaking Mission Auto Sales, dude. I'm not Mission Auto and boat sales. You could buy a chaparral. See, but here's like, not one, because I don't look for them. But you know, I'm sure they're out here. They try to stay hidden, and I'm not looking for them. But yeah, here's. Yeah, exactly, Silvana. You know why, but you're not saying. Yeah, this is the story. Like all of the locks these days that the LADWP is using are these cheap, shitty like Corbin wafer locks, and I think they just got tired of homeless people cutting the chains, or even worse, cutting the shackles, and they're losing like super expensive, really nice Yale padlocks, and like at some point they just get tired of having to replace them shits. Hello, Drift King. What does DK stand for? Donkey Kong? But yeah, this part of LA is not like a horrible place despite the Greyhound terminal. That's just very odd. What's this live about? I don't know, Drift King. We were initially feeding kitty cats, but now we're done. So we went over here because I thought that there was, excuse me. Oh, the smell of Panda Express. So bomb diggity. Love it. Love it. Panda, 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 panda. So yeah, we were good. Are we back? Are we back? Sweet. All right. Hi, GK man. It's okay. It's okay, Drift Kings. These ones, they've all been taken care of. Worst thing I can probably get is um fleas or whatever. But it's important to take care of them too. So that's why they're not wild. They just live on the street. You know, and you know they deserve love just as much as any other cat. All right. Okay. That's a good noise coming out of a GMC Envoy. That's got to be a catalytic converter theft. All right. Okay. I would like to head to the 5 South. All right. But what do we think, peeps? What do we think? That's what I was going to ask y'all is what do we think? Should we call the stream? Should we it's a 3 it's an option A, B, C choice. So option A we can wrap the street up, excuse me. Option A we can wrap the stream up and call it a night. Option B we can make a right and head for the 5 South as I should. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sense of direction really coming through for in the clutch right now. All right. So as I was saying, before it was so rudely interrupted by my need to get to where I want to go. Um, the VTEC just kicked in, yo. I'm not even going that fast. It's nice to it's nice to hear V6 noises every now and then. I am a child. I'd like this Ford Transit to let me merge. Thank you, sir. All right. Now that I'm on the freeway, we can do the options. Option A is we call the stream and I go home and do whatever it is I would want to do when I'm at home. Option B is we continue the stream. I drive home, we hang out with Baby Blue, we pick some locks at home, blah, 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 blah. And finally, last but certainly not least, option C is we call the stream right now. I go home, eat dinner, chill, and then we have like a late night live where we're hanging out with the kitties and picking locks. So those are your three options, A, B, and C. Please vote now. In the meantime, I'll be driving. Elijah votes C. Jamie Bug C. A lot of votes for C. Call the stream. Drift King says C. Zoe the Cat C. I think the C's have it, folks. I can see where this vote is going. All right. Yeah. CC. Simone Way. Yeah. I think I think C isn't only the majority. I think C takes it in a clean sweep. Yeah, so I'm going to so with that in mind, I'm going to drive home in a vaguely safe fashion and I'm going to eat some panda, and then we will reconvene. Sounds good? Always good. All right, y'all. If you aren't subscribed and want to hang out later, please subscribe. Turn the notifications on. Blah 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 blah. Content, technologia, etc. Peace out, y'all.